Hey guys, Sal here, and welcome back to some more FGO, Paul Bunyan style. Now I believe everything should be unlocked by now, so let's get started. Section 3, Flourish and Fabrication. Okay, there we go. Let's get started. Section 3, Flourish and Fabrication. So, this is Chicago. Fo. Yeah, definitely Chicago. If it's a shit city, it's Chicago. Oh, jeez. Wow, it's like London. Exactly like London. Fo. Jack, shoo. This is Chicago. We had said to make that clear without words, not mentioning that. Oh, we don't care where we are. As long as it's a city that Mommy might be in, we're fine. I wonder where we should go. Hey, out of my way. Get that huge body of yours off the street. I'm sorry. You don't need to apologize. Hey, we're walking here. Oh my god. So shut up. Thank you, Master. For what? Well, because I'm so big, I just assumed now it would be a burden to everyone. Everyone's different. You should see some of the folks at Aldea. Really? You're right. There are some pretty unusually large people like Kiana and Gorgon. Oh god. But why is Kiyohime there? I mean, Kiyohime is an unusually weird person, but why would... She's not huge, right? Don't worry about it so much, it'll turn you gray. It's what makes you unique. What makes me unique? As long as it's not illegal. Uniqueness is to be embraced. That's what the US is all about. Now to gather information. That mages will probably have left some trace of their activities. Now we're going to split up and search, like detectives. If we find Mommy, can we dismember her to make sure it's her? Oh jeez. Stay, Jack, stay. Okay, we'll hold back. Could you make more hamburg steak for us then? Let's go, Senpai. Okay, team, circle up. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, status report, everyone. Side note, I have nothing. One look at me and everyone from animal control to the police came rushing in. There were even heroes who kept calling me villain. Guess what? I ate a pizza this big. It was really tall and delicious. Yep, it was really good. You should try it next time, Master. Okay. Well, that's all very useful. I have one thing to report. Oh, that's a relief. I was afraid this would only end up about our dining experience. There was this shop called Club High Society. A group of occult fans gathered. Many of them are not mages at all, but such a place almost certainly has the backing of the Mages Association. I see. It may be a good idea to check them out. Let us head over to the Club High Society. Hey, stop there. No kids allowed. Are you speaking of Master? She may look young, but I assure you she is no child. Maybe this will change your mind. He passes him something under the table. Edison just handed over a huge wad of money to the bouncer. The obvious go-to move for a successful businessman. Well, when you put it like that. But I still can't let those little girls in. You can't? I'm sure I'm older than you. No can do, little girl. Now be good little girls and stay outside. Aw, we want
want to dismember too.
Dismember, whatever. There's a coffee shop open 24 hours just around the corner. I'll let them know a couple of kids are coming.
Do they have any sweet taffy? Or maybe a nice cake?
Of course they do. Chicago donuts are the best donuts in the world.
Oh, donuts! The holes in donuts must be a portal to a wonderful world. Let's go, Jack. But I'm still a little sad we're not able to go be with Bunyan. Yep, Master. Take good care of Bunyan. Wait, right there. We'll be right back.
Ready, new customers coming in.
What did you think of the medium reading the other day? Ah, it was so incredible. Spiritual enlightenment is a once-in-a-lifetime experience after all. I'm planning to head to that town next. I hear there's a grimoire that's been there since its early days as a settlement. They seem to be talking about some complicated things. I don't get it. They all look so serious. Why don't they just talk about useful things?
It's mostly a bit of harmless misinformation. The mystics of the spirits would never truly be revealed to the untrustworthy. Concealing mystics, huh? So you agree with the Mages Association? It's not about the association. It's simply that in our tradition, those with the lineage of the spirits must live up to that position. Should knowledge of the spirits be made public, it would become mundane, it would lose its value. That's an opinion worth listening to. I'd like to hear more, but it looks like we don't have the time. Indeed, you can see it too, right, Master? That woman there is the only one with actual magical energy. Mata Hari, hello.
The pretty lady.
Mata Hari!
Please be careful. That is not the Mata Hari we know.
Yep, that's an optical day in heroic spirit.
Welcome to the Club High Society. Pleased to meet you. I'm Mata Hari, this club's mistress. I wonder how long it's been since a real mage has set foot in here. And now, goodbye.
Getting dizzy.
What's this? My head's getting fuzzy. Senpai!
Director, let's go wrestle magical circuits.
Senpai, what were you just thinking?
Come here, my little eggplant.
Senpai, what did you do? What do you mean, little eggplant? Please stop. You mustn't stop. That's right. Drown in your pleasure. I am Mata Hari, the woman with the eyes of the sun. There's no way you can escape from this charm. Goodbye, strange mage from another world.
Not a chance.
Huh?
Wait, what the?
Impossible, but I used my noble phantasm on them.
How unfortunate for you. Did you think Geronimo and I would be unprepared? We set up a barrier around this club. We've asked Miss Nursery Rhyme to act if anything unusual happened. Don't think for an instant that a lone assassin's magical energy would suffice against 3 casters.
I see. I knew this would happen fine, much as I do not approve of the male manner of problem solving. Get them, men!
What's the problem here?
Club High Society is my castle. Don't you dare think you can get out of here alive.
Oh, we will. Okay, so battle 1 of 2. The highest health they have is 9,000. Well, they're screwed. There's 1, there's 2, and there's 3. We fighting Mata Hari next, or are we fighting more balancers? Yeah, we are in fact fighting her next. Man, I love all these Buster cards popping up. Be a shame if someone were to just buff themselves up with Buster. I mean, it'd be a total shame, right? Even if level 1, it's still a Buster increase. And oh look, a shame if someone were to lower your defense as well as healing. Now, do that, that, and that. Goodbye, Mata Hari. And I'd say having 3 berserkers is kind of overpowered in a way. I love every second of it. We win 3 turns, not bad. Ah, jeez, Matahari, I do not feel sorry for you at all right now.
Take that. Please get out of the way.
Ugh.
So, this is the end. You're so strong. Please tell me. Where's these girls, Mommy the mage who summoned me? I suppose it's about time someone told you. The World Columbian Exposition, go there, and you'll meet the one you seek.
World Columbian Exposition.
Listen, Paul Bunyan. She's petting me without getting scared. Humans, even if you are a heroic spirit, can live on just by being loved. You are loved by your master. That's why you were able to reach this place, despite your unlucky stars. Someday there will be a master who will use a grail to power me up to level 102.
I mean, I think I've seen at least one crazy person who's done that. Again, good on you for getting the person you like to 100. I still am completely not sure who to do that for, though.
Perhaps the me and your Chaldeans like...
Yeah, no, you're not even maxed out in level, I think. No, I am never using a grail on you. Sorry. Keep dreaming now.
Matahari.
We are transient existences, ephemeral guests in this world, spiritual forms of what was once human. Yet when we do exist, each time we are summoned, we are given new consciousness. Master, the bond that you and the rest of the servants have formed is a real one. That is neither dreams nor fiction. I know.
Let's go, Master, to the World Columbian Exposition. So this is the World Columbian Exposition. Yes, historically, this is the World's Fair held in 1893.
So it is an event to showcase the current culture and innovation of modern nations. Is this sort of boasting really necessary, though? I would normally think that the cultural exchange without combat is a good thing, but this fair is proving to be the exception to that rule. This place is fairly dripping with the arrogance and privilege. Hideous it truly is.
Yes, during the 1893 World's Fair, there were many exhibitions of minorities.
Agreed. This is far from rational. The worst part is this horrible use of electricity. It's AC, they're using AC. The Edison Tower's DC should have been more than sufficient. You're like an argumentative spiritual leader in the guise of a thunder god worshipper, but I still respect you if you still can call that rational. Indeed, that's the DC way of thinking.
I know this place has its flaws, but it's still fun. There's lots of buildings, there's lots of detail put into them. The carpenters, the plasterers, the gardeners, they all put in a lot of effort.
Do you like buildings, Bunyan?
Yep, I like to destroy, but that's my job. Making something is really fun, and I'd love to see what other people make too. I agree. I enjoy them too, because things made by others are always wonderful. It doesn't matter who the storyteller is, it's an intimate contract between the reader and the work. Such things are everywhere, but not anywhere. That's why it's so wonderful, right, Jack? Yep, you're right.
But your story ends here abruptly. I feared we were about to do for this again.
Like a shooting star that cuts through the sky, like a wavering candle flame. Even if you'd think it has some shape, it will disappear. That's the fate of all stories. I am Davy Crockett, guardian of the fading pride, protector of order.
Ah, so you're guardian of the World's Fair this time. Then I have one question for you.
Very well, Edison, king of inventions. What is your question? You have the right to ask, as you are one of those who began the age of reason.
Why AC? Called it. I ask of you, why use AC? It's obvious, because the great genius Nikola Tesla is right here. AC can shine its light in any darkness. It promises quiet and stability.
Yes, AC is good civilization. DC is bad civilization.
What did you say?
Putting that aside, I cannot let you pass beyond this point.
That's our line. I'm going to skewer you on the Edison Tower and make you into a decoration. I, as a gentleman, am reasonably, justifiably angry. Understand, Master. Note that in my biography.
Yes, totally unreasonable.
Good. I'll use mathematics and Newtonian mechanics to destroy everything efficiently, scientifically.
So you're saying we're going to solve this with violence?
Ultimately, yes. And that's really the whole notion. I'll make them cry. Then I shall show you who it is that truly rules the heavens as the modern-day Thunder God.
I mean, technically it's Nikola Tesla, right? Because I have Nikola Tesla, who is a 5-star NP2, and I don't even have one copy of Edison. President King. It's really annoying, to be honest, that I have a 5-star NP2 that I still don't even have a 4-star. I mean, just like how it happened in this summer banner, I wanted more Dread. Hell, it would have also took in Bonnie Merit or even Summer Kiyohime. But instead, I'm not really complaining about this one. I got NP2 Tama Lancer. I am complaining over the fact of not getting a single 4-star out of all those roles, but basically same difference. Okay. This, and this for a full Brave Chain. Yeah, you would give yourself guts, wouldn't you? And you would try to kill our poor Bunny, wouldn't you? I totally should have also lowered their defense. Oh well. Marvelous exploits. Do it that way. Davy Crockett's gone. And now Nikola Tesla's gone in 3 turns again. Alright. Don't mess with the Bunyan. The World's Fair's power engine. The Alley's engine has stopped. Impossible. What is that power? Didn't you know, Mr. Professor? Unpredictable things can happen anywhere at any time. That's what storytelling is. Coincidence trumps certainty. That's how the good ones always go.
I see. I shall take that into account in my future theories. That way we would need to say AC lost to DC. Wait a minute, you bastard. What did you just say? See you later. Good luck on the rest of your journey.
Bye-bye.
Why you? Hey, don't you dare think running away makes you the victor. Though I suppose my technology doesn't get used so much later on.
I didn't know that. I don't blame Edison for being so emotional. Let's just leave him alone. And this is your final stage, Stan Davy Crockett. So it is. Let me give you a warning, Paul Bunyan and Master. You should not proceed further. If you do, you'll be faced with your worst nightmare. Nightmare? Are you saying there's a nightmare awaiting ahead?
You've got your back.
That's right. We are with you, and Master's also here. March, Mr. Lion, and Geronimo's also with you. Thank you. Let's go in further, to the center of the World's Fair. Is this the center of the World's Fair?
There's a Japanese pavilion with a Japanese garden. Seems Japanese craftsmen built all of this. Even today in 2019, the site is preserved in Jackson Park as the Osaka Garden.
Fafo!
A streetlight that I made using bamboo filament from Kyoto is also displayed, DC all the way. But why is the Japanese pavilion at the center? I doubt it's anything to do with magecraft.
No point wondering. We've already been through enough. Let's go. The Japanese pavilion is farther in.
Oh boy, it's the City of Swords again.
This is the pavilion. What a strange building. Senpai, this is. I don't know how to express it, but everything is just wrong.
I mean, isn't this the building that Emiya put all of his swords into during Gura last time? The last line of defense was the swords and whatnot. Feels like everything is getting jammed together.
This is a story where endless wondering and unnecessary repetition and lies have all clumped together. Who's there? At the end of all these nonsensical digressions and drawn-out plots, you have finally managed to reach a final destination. That's right, none of you are destined to reach the 3rd anniversary.
I mean, we already got to the 2nd, we'll be heading to the 3rd. You can't be! Oh my god, Gurako!
No way! That resembles Senpai! My name is... I'm a master from a Chaldea different than your own, from one of the many parallel worlds.
This is the manga one. Okay.
That's who I am. Mommy, your mommy? Yes, Jack the Ripper, nursery rhyme, and all the 7 you defeated. I'm the one who summoned them all. But it may be easier for Cell to understand if I say that I got them all from the gacha.
Oh my god. I love this fourth wall breaking right here.
Tell me, you summoned us and created a singularity. What is your plan? Paul Bunyan, I didn't summon you.
Eh?
You're not a servant, you're just a phantom. No more than an urban legend roaming about. Paul Bunyan was just a joke amongst the settlers of North America, and some trash tabloids wrote some articles on it for shits and giggles. She has no basis in myth and nobody actually believes in her existence. She is the very lowest form of spiritual existence, a hazy shadow without a will. But then I let her possess Udo and gave her shape. I'm not a heroic spirit.
Why the hell would you do that?
That should be obvious. To make a welfare servant to give out for the 2nd anniversary of FGO.
Huh?
Don't tell me. You're a master, I know you know. For free-to-play masters like me, welfare servants are the most important servants. I love this so much.
So are you doing GSSR? It's not that I don't understand.
No more boring small talk. The great thing about social games like this is that anyone can enjoy playing without thinking about them or even paying attention. An idyllic world where everyone is equal. To make that so, strong gold servants are necessary.
You do have to pay attention to this game. You can't just put it on auto. If you can put it on auto, then that would make things, at least grinding, a lot easier. But everything else, no, you can't do this on auto at all.
That's why I used the Udondo to create Bunny and Spirit Origin. My plan was to produce a giant to make the goddess who shapes the very world.
I get it now. Bunyan's legend contains mankind's universal belief in the deity of creation. It's not possible to summon an actual god, but an artificial one possessing godlike qualities.
You see, that's me. Right, that's why I put all my grails and QP into you. But even so,
you poured your grails and QP into Bunyan, huh? How'd that go for you? Because I still don't necessarily know if grailing Bunyan is the best thing. Albeit the first time I looked in the friends list, I saw one person at level 100 Bunyan. Yeah.
What we actually got was just a wacky, useless thing. If we gave you as a welfare, Chaldea would be dead.
Wait.
Eh?
You call Bunyan a thing?
Oh, come on. What the hell else would I call it? I mean, it's a 1-star. 1-star! You get those in the friend point gacha! That thing is absolutely worthless! No 7 below 4 stars is worth a damn! Is it bad? Is it bad that I tend to just only use 4-star and above if I can? Is it bad? I mean, I know some 3 stars like Crew and whatnot are good. Oh, well, no. I got Uchi up and got her bond level 10, so technically I did use a 3-star. And I like Serenity. But yeah, I still tend to use only 4 and 5. I'm part of the problem. The number of stars has nothing to do with trust. Senpai! Oh, big talk, huh? Tries to suggest something the weak use to cover their weakness. So why hasn't my little eggplant turned to a 5-star? Strong bonds don't overcome lack of rarity. You should know that as a master. In the end, only the masters who post servants over level 90 get picked as support. I mean, it's true. Not to mention that every single time I go into a singularity, I only ever bring Waver. So it's true. At least to my degree. They have a handful of limit-broken kaleidoscopes, and they have a surplus of event CEs. Oh. Yep. I'm not one of those people that have a freaking limit-broken kaleidoscope. Hell, I think I only ever gotten 2 so far in 2 years. Hell, I think I've got 3 Bodhisattvas in an extremely short time span of like maybe 5 days. Hell, maybe just the first day when they became available, or at least in one gacha. Oh, jeez. A world that celebrates only ultra whale masters, where only they get all the glory and friend requests. That is what I am trying to put a stop to. I mean, hey, I have a full friend list, and I'm not a whale. I think... Hell, I don't even think half of my friends are whales. Which is kind of sad. Listen to you. Everyone has their own way of playing. And... we can only spend so much money, but we have infinite love to give. What matters is embers, mats, skill gems, grails, and time! Why am I having so much fun with this? Okay, so yeah, embers, mats, skill gems, grails, and time. I've spent a lot of time in the game. Embers, mats. I have a decent amount of mats. Skill gems, I am completely out of berserkers. I need them, especially for Nobu Berserker coming out. Grails, I've never used them. Time, we can only spend so much money, but we have an infinite love to give. That's me right there. I can only spend so much money, but have infinite love for the servants I get. Till a new one comes around, then I try to get them. Then they get infinite love till the next servant. Your logic is, I don't even have a comeback for that. But let's chill it out a minute here. Sure, our playstyles differ. But do you really want to give your loyalty to a development team who won't give you an NP animation skip button and die with this useless servant? An NP animation, skip button, and die with this useless servant. NP animation. Actually, it's true, she doesn't even have an NP animation. It's literally just her kicking down really fast and then it's over. She doesn't have a single bit of animation. And I mean, you can fast forward through her Noble Phantasm, but you can't skip it either. So, I mean, the NP animation is true, skip button I don't really care about. So that's why you trapped Bunyan in this singularity. Obviously, the only servants we need are beautiful female saber faces. Why does this feel like it's me to some degree again? Yes, I love Artoria faces. I do. I'm still distressed to this day that I got freaking Steno instead of MHX.
It sucks. I have Alter. I don't have MHX. I don't have Artoria. I don't have Artoria Alter. I do not have, and I'm trying. No, I'm no. You're not gonna force me to freaking break the rules and say exactly what I want. Desire sensor. No. You need to stop right there before you curse us. Wrong. There's no value in something without use. Bunyan is, well, she was a failure. So I wanted her to vanish into a secluded forest, but no. You had to bring her all the way here. What I want are 5-star servants, or the one exception to that rule, my cutie Astolfo. Now that you've come this far, I'll have to eradicate Bunyan and all of you from this other world. How horrible! That's horrible. Bunyan's our friend. Master, it'll be okay, Bunyan. What are you thinking of fighting me? Even though we're both masters? Seriously? It's all your fault. If you guys hadn't just waltzed out here, this worthless servant would have disappeared. I see, you may be right, and yet. Ball Bunyan is right here before us. We cannot turn a blind eye to that fact. Agreed. Even if her lore was a joke in the early states, I cannot ignore that she stands before me. The only thing that must disappear is you, master from another world. Are you seriously going to fight me? Come on, take a joke. This is like a tiny prank. I mean, I also saved humanity. Don't I deserve servants that I prefer and want? Shut up. This is a bad dream. Master, that is not mine. I'm sorry, but this is part of our job. We will destroy your evil ruse. Oh ho! Look who's acting all big, my little eggplant. And you're so cool. Much more than usual. Not that I'm unhappy about your change, but I'm not wild about this biting the hand that feeds you crap. Fine, if you're going to defend Bunyan, I just have to fight you. I'm afraid you know too much, and now, you must die. It's your prim and proper party versus my poor but beautiful party. Let's see who the Witch Chaldea reigns supreme. I love this. Well, what's your prim and proper team? Ooh. Oh, poor baby. Oh my god. It's every 4-star servant she got from an event. She somehow saved Chaldea with only the servants from the events that she's gotten? Oh, you poor little baby. I mean, I love Elizabeth as much as the next person, but jeez. Having two right into the same party? Along with Alter? Oh, man. Alright, so the next one that's going to be popping up is going to be Jalter Lily and the other ones as well. Shown out to Lily, Skasa, her assassin from the summer event that's going to be on a rerun, at least for me, tomorrow, I believe. And Sakata Kintoki Rider from Onigashima. At least I believe that was the event. Yeah, it's Onigashima. Because Rashomon is where Ibaraki came from. Okay. I am not sorry for what I am about to do to your, as you call it, welfare party. I'm so not sorry at all. But I will not lay my hands on Jalter Lily till the very end. I don't want to do any harm to her if I have to. Okay, heal up for 1,000. That, and then I'm sorry, Jalter Lily! And a little bit disgust to her assassin as well. I'm sorry! Okay, so the final welfare is going to be... Am I actually going to be fighting? Yeah, of course you want to be fighting... Hey, 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 hey! No, 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 no. This was supposed to... Well, actually, no. She did say that she was in love with Saberfaces. So she has Artoria Pendragon, Squirtoria, and Artoria Pendragon Lanza. So she does have 3 5-stars at least. Everyone else to her is welfare. I really need Berserker gems to be able to get this leveled up. But that about does it really. Bop, bop, and bop. Let's see how much damage they take with exploits. See, she doesn't even have an animation. What she said about that is true. It's literally just a kick in it, and that stomp, and that's it. Bop. Eh. Now this is what an animation should look like. Poor Bunyan. Well, look at that! My party of 4-star and above, except for the 2 1-stars, kicked your butt! Never forget that a 1-star can be just as good as a 2-star. Oh, jeez. Bye-bye. Gwah, my CB and A teams. You've got plenty of 5-stars. Why you? Why you? No, I'm not gonna do the why you, because I had Squirtoria and I had Lancer Artoria. I don't have OG Artoria, which does deserve a why you, but you got plenty of 5-stars. Oh well, yeah, of course I have some 5-stars. I've been playing since launch. So have I, but I have more 5-stars than you. How do you feel? Jeez. And yet, my King's Precious Servant, she defeated them so easily. Well, they were also underleveled. That too. Being lazy and failing to level your servants has finally come back to bite you. Now be a good master and go back to your own world. But, in this singularity, I was able to summon my heart's content without using any quartz. I'm awakening from my dream. Help me, Jack Nursery. We're not gonna help, because you're not our mommy. You closed the book on your own, so it's the end for you now. The one promise you as a reader made with me, the story was to believe in me. No, I just wanted everyone to have a laugh, and I wanted to do so many other lewd things. Wait, whoa. Hold up. Lewd things? What lewd things have you done? What stones have you touched? Come on. Send that mental image into my mind, since we're technically one and the same, except I am 3D-ish and you're more 2D? Manga style, at least? Yep, be gone. Thought! Back! Aw, crap! I let the truth spill out there at the last moment. Oh, this is great. Master, you don't need to be so sad about this. She was consumed by her evil ambitions. She was no longer human, or maybe she wasn't from the start. Anyway, she was not a good master. We saved a soul who was swallowed up by an evil spirit. That's how we should remember this. Okay, thank you, Geronimo. I guess I'd better be careful myself. Let's go home. There's nothing left here. I'm hungry. I want to eat hamburg steak. Let's go home, Bunyan. I'm loving this event. Goodbye, other person who might have been another senpai. I'll try not to wonder too much why the other me wasn't here with you. Oh god.
Oh god. Well, wait, no. In the manga, Mosh is still alive, right? Or did she have Mosh tied up back in Chaldea? Or did what happened in Solomon actually stay what happened to this Gurako? This cell? I'm not entirely sure. I don't want to remember what happened in Solomon. Never! Although technically I'm already remembering it because of what I'm saying right now. Okay. Let's continue on. Hey, we have a 3-star now instead of a 1-star. Learning with manga the history of the American frontier. Section 4, Freedom and Justice. I wonder how much time has passed. It feels like it was only yesterday, then again, it feels like 10 years have passed. Ever since that person from the distant land was defeated, Bunny expanded the city in a fervor. She chopped down trees, broke down mountains, and changed the course of the river. It was as if the city of Chicago was moving like a living being. The people who gathered came from various places, eventually grew to number in the hundreds of thousands, and in time created a megalopolis. Chicago's eastern end had already crossed the Atlantic Ocean, reaching the Iberian Peninsula, while the eastern end reached Japan's Narima district. Master and I have been in the city the whole time. I feel like we've been enjoying our stay here. Except for Edison, who has been cooped up in the laboratory at the Japanese pavilion. Hey, Mosh. Senpai, where shall we go today? To India Town or maybe to Little Italy? I'm in the mood for curry. Pasta and gelato! Then let's do that. We might as well enjoy our vacation with enthusiasm. Oh. No point in getting impatient. Yes, we just need to be patient until Edison fixes the spiritual world communicator, so we can get back in contact with Chaldea. Oh, is that Geronimo headed our way? Oh. Master Mosh, there you are. What's going on? Edison's laboratory has exploded. What the heck? It's completely engulfed in flames. Edison, where are you? Master, don't come over here. Jack, nursery rhyme. Edison's dead. Altera! I'm not Altera. I bought her body, but I'm not the one you know as Altera. Senpai, this Altera. I know, this one's super serious. I'm the goddess Columbia, the guardian of this land. Columbia? A goddess who is the symbol for the United States. She is related to the Roman goddess Libiata. Rather than being a deity for worship, she is more like a personification of a nation like Uncle Sam. Treating her as a goddess is actually quite insulting to indigenous people like me. I never imagined that I would actually see her in person. I guard all those who live on this land. Geronimo, you and I are of the same ilk. Great Spirit, I only pray that you are the same goddess who brought forth corn and great harvest. So why was Edison? He got too close to the truth. Truth? Edison now investigating the truth behind this world in Bunyan. The spiritual world communicator opened up the door to this world, and giant spirit Bunyan is the core of this world. Am I correct? Correct. If your theory has gotten you this far, I suppose there's no need to hide it any longer. Have you not noticed this place is not a singularity that the other master created? This world is Paul Bunyan's own consciousness. It is similar to what you call a reality marble. Impossible. Paul Bunyan's spirit origin cannot possibly maintain a reality marble of this caliber. Living beings exist in this world. Sentient people are living day by day here. It's neither a dream nor an illusion. This world is real, it exists. So you're saying it's a reality marble that can contain something of that sort. You know perfectly well of just what could make that possible. A grail. Which means that the nameless master turned out to be a formidable master after all. That master possessed a grail. Mixing with Udon created Bunyan. The third magic that can grant any wish. That master did not understand the meaning of it all. The Grail's wish was destroyed by the Yolando, which is how Bunyan manifested. So you're saying that this unnatural world itself is Bunyan's inner world? Correct, medicine man, wise one. It is the memory of the states. Because it's a memory, it was warped into something ideal, into a mere fleeting dream. That other master meant to seal Bunyan in here, but the opposite happened, it brought her here as well. Bunyan possesses an infinite potential for destruction and creation. Its potential the United States as a nation has in itself. Thus, Bunyan will continue to shape and develop this world, and once it reaches its limit, all will be destroyed. So it's that why Master took away her axe? Correct. Though it was a futile effort, this loop is already at its 12,520th cycle. And now that you have given Bunyan an axe, the cycle of creation and destruction has resumed. And Bunyan has been seen outside this world. She has seen your Chaldea through that spirit world communicator. No, that cannot be. Yes, at this rate, Bunyan's world will begin to encroach upon your world as well. The humanity that you all worked hard to restore will tolerate even a fabricated heroic spear like Bunyan. And as such, some manner of chaos must ensue. Now you mention it, everyone was going bonkers. Now you mention it, everyone beside me was going bonkers. Exactly, do you understand now, Master of Chaldea? Thus you must live here as part of Bunyan's world forever, just like that other master. The hell I am, this isn't the fate I signed up for. I'm going to free Marsh and the others and Bunyan. I see, I knew you would say that, Master of Chaldea. Strong one. Then I have no choice, I must destroy you, then remake you to incorporate you all into this world. I must maintain balance in the multiverse. For 9 people to be happy, one must always be sacrificed. Even still. We will never give up, no matter what. Fatal battle, 105,000 health, huh? Well, you ain't gonna last long. Okay, Geronimo also has Buster increase, but it's only for himself. Well, that's selfish. If he had a Buster increase for everyone, we'd pretty much be able to do this almost instantly. Well, probably not instantly, but still pretty close. And I probably still should have increased his Buster, whatever. Bunyan, no! She one-shot her! That's the problem with having a 1-star with 6,000 HP. Something like that will happen. Oh well. Now we have 2 defense downs. And Tenth can now do a full Brave Chain. With that extra damage increase. Woo, baby! 2 turns. So I guess technically Bunyan was the catalyst to be able to beat her in 2 turns. I'm so sorry, Bunyan. I cannot believe how strong you are. You fought valiantly even against my true self, the me not veiled by history's memories. But I must still seal Bunyan away. She is too dangerous. Dangerous? I'm dangerous. Bunyan, that's not... Bunyan! I'm too big. That's why I can't live in a city. That's why I wanted to expand and make the city bigger. I thought there would be somewhere I would belong as long as I searched for it. That's why I created. But that was all for it. Nothing. The world is breaking down. Huh? Where are we? We are probably in Bunyan's inner world. Weren't we already in her inner world? The area before was just a consciousness on the surface. But now we are deep in her unconscious. This is a realm even I cannot fathom. This is a world so deep in her heart that only a tremendously knowledgeable mage and experienced spirit tamer, the guidance of the spirits, could help you reach such a place. Were you to be swallowed by such darkness, no mere layman could help you escape. Master Mosh, I mean no offense, but do not leave my side. Got it. That's nursery rhyme. Don't kill my friend. Jack, stand back, Jack. You're still a child. I don't want you to hurt just for my sake. You're my friend. You and Bunyan. That's why.
That's enough.
Cell, you came for us.
Wendigo, I get it now. Those spirits were being created within Bunyan.
Let's do it, Master. First, let's protect these two.
Yes, but I did, however, bring one of these two with us. A baby girl, Jack. Goodbye, Wendigo A. And goodbye, Wendigo B. Who are we fighting next? Are they all gonna... No, nah. They seem to be Wendigos. At least in name. Dang it, so close. What big type of Wendigo are we gonna be fighting next? Come on, bring on a dragon Wendigo. I know it makes no sense, but still. Would have been great. What also would have been great is had I had that on, I would have been able to take out Wendigo A instantly. Dang it. Okay. There's Bunyan's Noble Phantasm. And Pen. That, and that. GG. Victory is ours in 5 turns. And we won. Bye-bye.
Thank you, everyone. You saved us. That was a close call. Whitechapel flashed before our eyes. No, Jack, remember, your mummy is not there. Yeah, you're right. Let's go look for Bunyan. She must be around.
She should be, yes. Let's go.
Take this. And that. $100, $200. The Wendigos just keep multiplying.
Don't tell me they're residents of Chicago. If they are, we'll be up against more than 1 million of them.
The fear and sadness within Bunny have turned them all into monsters, and they're gathering here.
Master, I'm going to fully unleash my noble phantasm. I'll open up a path and run. Don't hesitate and don't turn back. You're not a suicide attack. In the end, heroic spirits are simply familiars. Mages should not hesitate, soldiers should not fear. Let's go.
Wait. Yes, exactly. Hold that, Geronimo. Your actions are ungentlemanly.
That voice!
Edison!
Haven't you heard of the phrase, a genius strikes when you least expect it?
I so expected it! Edison!
Self-sacrifice is indeed a noble thing to do. It's much like Davy Crockett at the Alamo. But he would also say something like this: a true gentleman's triumph would be to come back from the dead to rejoin the group. A hero does not become so by dying, but by pursuing their hopes and dreams till the very end. You never cease to surprise me. Despite your clownish face, you always have a resolve for truth, guide of the lion spirit. I'd rather be called the incarnation of Thunderous Lion. I was merely playing dead, a truly ungentlemanly thing to do for this very opportunity. And all the better with all the monsters now gathered here. Allow me to show you my noble phantasm. The brilliance of my light shall erase all ignorance, and free those trapped in the prison of imbecility. Illuminate a girl's darkened heart. WFD World Faith Domination Anniversary Edition.
Huh? Where am I? Why am I in a place like this? What the? I thought I was at a Cubs game. Why the heck am I here? Oh crap, I'm late for the handoff. I don't know what the boss will say if I mess this up. The money goes to turn back to people in the city.
Precisely, my noble phantasm strips away all things mysterious and exposes all hidden truths. The scene of this peaceful city is precisely the truth that Bunyan pursued. I will use my WFD to continue to keep this way. Of course, it's trademarked as well. Go, Master. Bunyan should be at the edge of the city. Got it, Edison. So you've come, Columbia.
She has awoken from her dream. Bunyan can never return to Endless Loop. Cooperate with me, seize Bunyan's Grail, and destroy it before she is given status as a heroic spirit in the Throne of Heroes. She is merely a being from folklore, unworthy to be a heroic spirit. Destroying her should be possible.
I won't let you do that.
That's right. Once a story's been told, it's real. Nobody can say it didn't happen. Not even the original author can do that. That's the rule of storytelling. It's an absolute rule that can't be broken. Why? Because here there are people who also believe in us.
I cannot accept a world where minorities are trampled upon.
You know, we're going to be here. And if we can't be with Mommy, we're going to stay with Master. Please, let's think of a way to save Bunyan. I understand, but I am also a fabricated goddess. A divinity who resides within the hearts of those who yearn for freedom and equality. Even if it be an audacious wish or an impossible fabrication, I shall manifest such as an illusion. In order to let 10 million people live, I will kill one. The greatest good for the greatest number. That is the truth that I cling to. I, the goddess Columbia, in the name of freedom, shall make you change your mind.
Oh, you won't. Fatal Battle 1 of 1. Hey, she's got a decent amount of health. But looky here. We were able to bring a support. And who's the support I tend to bring almost every single time? It just so happens to be Waver. Mainly because the damage increase, the defense increase, the fact that he can get Fence Noble Phantasm up instantly. It's pretty fantastic, I must say. Alright. That, and that. I won't say goodbye, but you're probably gonna die on either the second or third turn. Or possibly the first. Oh yeah, maybe the first. Is this a defense down? Yep, first one try. First turn, oh hell yeah. I was thinking it wouldn't happen mainly because Bunyan's Buster increase is only level 1. Nope, still managed to do it. Hallelujah.
So you would even defy a goddess to achieve your aims, I see. That is a kind of freedom too.
It's all about that DIY.
I suppose your destiny is yours alone. Go, Bunyan is deep in the forest. It may not be my place to say, but I have been watching over her since the beginning. She was always crying, but then you all became her very first friends. If instead of just watching over her, I had, if only... Goodbye.
Let's go, everyone. Let's go save Bunyan.
Right.
Hey, got another copy. Okay, so there's one here, then there's one no battle one. Alright. Looks like we have to fight Bunyan herself. Man, I don't want to fight her. But you know who I am bringing? Jack. Because Bunyan's a woman. And that means you know, I mean, I have a waiver now. I could possibly just swap someone out and bring waiver. Let's test out my own waiver. I've never actually had my own waiver. I've always just bought a friend's one. He's only level 84 currently. but this should still have the same effect. Let's go. Section 5, Civilization.
I keep chopping down trees. Chop, chop, and chop them down to make them into lumber and ship them out. Make houses with lumber, pave the roads, and a village is made. A village turns into a town, and a town turns into a city. I repeat it over and over. Make 100 oil fields, 1,000 mines, develop, grow, expand. But then people always yell at me. It's all your fault that everything got destroyed. If it wasn't for you, the world would have stayed beautiful. Why is that? I just want people to smile. For the babies who die before being born, the elderly who shiver in the cold, farmers who suffer from famine, workers who cry from loneliness. I wanted to save all humans, help everyone. That was why I swung my axe and expanded the world. Why am I always unwanted? Why am I always treated like parsley? Oh, I get it. The thing that I needed to destroy was me. Because I have a heart, I hurt others. Then I'll become a mechanical system, a bronze system. A system that will grant everyone's wish. Because that's probably what everyone wants.
You're totally wrong!
What? Why is everyone here?
We love you, Paul Bunyan. We all want to be with you.
But, didn't you hear? I destroy everything that I love. My hands are too big and my wish is too grand. I always hurt someone.
It doesn't matter. Even if you destroy everything in front of you, seize your own life.
We all belong here. No matter what or how we are born, we are here. Even me, a demi-servant, the fierce of a human and a servant. Even me, who was given a name even though my story has no name. Even us, who were born from children that weren't.
And even this hero who soaked his hands in blood and stewed himself in revenge, who lived shamefully during his last years of his life. We're all family now.
Master, I want to go home. I want to eat hamburger steak. I'll even eat all the parsley, so please.
Leave it to me, I'm your master. The Grail is holding you down, I'll drag you out.
Right, March Kiriraito. Set to engage. We'll drag our friend out of the Grails who don't know.
Fatal battle, 301,550 HP. Now, if only my Paul Bunyan had that much HP, that would be fantastic. What's also fantastic is that I actually have a waiver of my very own. So even if I can't bring a support waiver, I can bring my own waiver. I mean, yes, I've complained about actually getting him because I wanted, you know, a waifu, mainly melt. Hell, I got a golden caster. Why couldn't I have gotten Sanzong, Ilya, who I really wanted, Shahada Zaid, even though I technically don't want her from a GSSR. There's so many I wanted other than him, but he's coming in real handy right now. Well, it's taken 9 million years to level him up to 90 though. And too many materials currently that I don't want to spend to get all of his skills to 10, 10, 10. You know what I just realized? Is that I did that in the absolute wrong order. I should have done Bunyan's Noble Phantasm first for the defense down, then use Pence damage, which would then have doubled possibly with her defense down from her Noble Phantasm. Why didn't I think of that till it was too late? I don't even know. Whatever, man. Whatever. It's not like Bunyan can kill us. Ooh. Sorry about this. A full Buster Brave Chain. But hey, 3 turns, the fight is over. Bunyan, come on home. Man, this event went by a lot faster than I thought it would after, you know, I let a few days go by to where everything was out. It's no use, but we're so close. Bunyan won't stop growing. Hey, our body. I get it. As Bunyan continues to expand the world and grow even more, she loses the ability to sense us. Just like how we don't see the germs on our bodies. And in this world, anything that isn't sensed doesn't exist. Master, at this rate. Just need to get the Grail. I was simply going to observe. But if the opponent is lamenting her over her own size, then I cannot stand here and be quiet about it. I shall aid you, Master of Chaldea. A 7th that can shrink? Who are you today? Altera! I am Altera, no more, no less, but I am not the Altera you are familiar with. But you still are an Altera. But I have heard your voice. Your plea to try to save that girl. Driving that girl into a corner is bad civilization. It cannot possibly be a good civilization. Yet if this cold world demands the sacrifice of one to allow 1 billion to live. Even if continuous development is a direct attack on the old world, then a more dangerous option will await you somewhere in your future. The mere act of continuing to resist in itself should be great civilization. Take my hand, Master Chaldea. We shall form a contract, temporarily sharing magical energy. Got it, Marsh, support me. Yes, my noble phantasm will continue to recognize Senpai's presence until the very last minute. Contact confirmed. Mars effect, overkill. Crest of the Star, revival. You're not the only one who is a great giant deity. The time to awaken has come, dream of pioneers. Teardrop photon ray. Is that the Grail? So did Altera just Gigantamax? And there's the final copy of Bunyan. Here we go. The final mission. Epilogue. Master returns to the cafeteria. Senpai! Senpai! Senpai, please wake up! Something terrible has happened! Fo! Hey, morning, Marsh. This feels somehow familiar. It's good morning. I mean, it's utter chaos. Just please come to the cafeteria. Is this Groundhog Day? Are we repeating the same thing again? I didn't think it would end this way. So, Chef, what's the status of our food supply? We don't even have a sprinkle of cheese left. One of emergency rations and my cat cans are all in danger of getting used. But I have some rice seeds. I secretly stashed away. These seeds are meant to be used for the future, so now's the right time to go ahead and cook them. We have no choice. Quick, cook those rice seeds. Seriously? Talk about hard-boiled. Oh, jeez, that reminds me of the hard-boiled guy from One Piece. But this cat can't stomach serving bad food. I'm gonna try my darndest to make it an appetizing rice dish. Maybe mix in some corn or saffron. Corn? I can make a ton. Leave it to me. Oh, but the corn I usually make is for making oil, and that's not edible. Is that Bunyan? Yes, it's Bunyan. When you shifted back, she came to Chaldea along with you. The Grail that created her was destroyed, and lost its power as a Grail. No! I wanted that Grail so badly so I can just keep on hoarding them and never actually decide who I'm going to use them on. But it appears that Bunyan was registered to the Throne of Heroes as a servant in exchange. I see. Guess we couldn't do anything about it. The Grail. Well, I'm sure we'll find others. Yes, it's a shame about the Grail, but the Singularity has disappeared, and Chaldea gained a new friend. This is probably the best way it could have ended. That's why I'm here, to entertaining her with food. To celebrate our anniversary, I mean a new heroic spirit.
Why not both? Is the food ready yet? I want to eat hamburger steak.
Wait, we're preparing it honestly. She eats an entire day's worth of food for the whole staff of Chaldea. This I sense a new gluttonous character rising. Somebody will need to step up her game to keep up.
Oh, hey there, Master. Let's eat together. Eat, eat. Eating together makes food even more delicious.
Inspiration begins with breakfast. That's why every household needs an Edison brand toaster. By sharing a meal, we all grow closer. You need nothing more than that.
Yeah, one hamburger steak. Don't tell me about what went into it. It's probably good for you. Thanks for the meal.
And so, the annual fuss reaches climax in typical fashion. That other world will continue to live within Bunyan's heart. Bunny will continue to live here in Chaldea, all the while carrying her loneliness. Her existence is different from ours. We who bear the records of the dead, yet she is also not a living being. An unusual, even bizarre girl. I suppose at least one of them can exist in Chaldea. After all, urban legends, demigods, phantoms, and AI are all possibilities here. Bibi Chanaru! While humanity is still unstable all, what ifs are accepted and used. That's what Chaldea is. The ultimate defense for this world, staffed by a chaotic rabble and a master named Cell. How will this story unfold? I'll just keep an eye on this interesting tale.
Thank you, Master. I may be the parsley of her experience, but don't leave me on the plate, okay?
What does a 1-star even give you for resources when you get bond up? Hey, learning with the manga, the FGO craft essence. Hey. There's Gurako in the background. And isn't that Gudao with a Stolfa right there on his hippogriff? More to the point, why is Gudao naked? Questions better left unanswered. Increase the amount of master experience gained by 50 when a quest is cleared. But yeah, what exactly does a 1-star 7 actually give you? I'm not entirely sure if it's good. I think it's literally just a bunch of QP. But either way, that's the end of the Old Statesmen. No more quests. So, with that, I'm going to end this episode here. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one, where we will be going to do, I believe, I always forget his name, Sherlock Holmes' trial quests, which is 2 for a summoning ticket, and then we'll be doing the memorial quests. I don't look forward to those, but if they're the exact same ones I did last time, if I've done them before, I can do them again. Maybe. Especially if it's Sumanai and I have to fight him the way I did last time. Now, oh my god, I'm not going to look forward to that. But yeah, see you guys later.